Good morning, guys. How y'all doing? This is D Durrell with D Durrell Life Solutions. Once again, I hope everybody is having a excellent morning. I am not a morning person, but I am up ready to get going for the day. I got a lot of things going on. I'm actually heading over to start uh, doing some things for my business. Just kind of for those that are coming in, new to my channel, and I do appreciate the amount of support that I received yesterday when I talked about the presidential race, the outcome of that. I talked about how people felt about Kamala Harris, as far as focusing on mental health. Now, I want people to recognize and understand this for those who are new and those who subscribed. We've had like 12 new subscribers from that. I read on the channel. I do a lot of uploads, but what I will say is that I will try to be consistent with doing verticals. I will also do some other streaming through StreamYard, talking about a variety of topics, primarily as it relates to mental health. Okay? So thank you all for coming in. Thank you for the people who are watching right now. This is D Durrell with D Durrell Life Solutions. This is a mental health channel. This is a business channel. This is a channel that talks about all aspects of life that affect mental health, particularly as we were talking about politics. So today we are going to talk about the anxiety of another Trump, Donald Trump presidency. Okay? This title in itself it could be triggering, particularly to those who are fanatical Trump supporters, people who pride themselves in being in the Democratic Party. I mean, the Republican Party. Democrats feel a certain way. Uh, I get it. I get it. Independents who voted. Um, However, Trump won the popular vote. He won the electoral college. So the majority of the people in this country, the majority of the adults who are able to vote, felt like Trump president, and they have little to no anxiety at all about his presidency. Now there's another 50 million plus more people who think otherwise, who are scared out of their mind. In many ways, it's rational and it's irrational thinking. Now, I'm going to talk to you about why, particularly African American people who are watching this is a channel that is a little tilt towards the African American. I'm African American, and a lot of my content is about Black mental health. Although that is changing, I'm talking about mental health in general as a professional therapist, licensed professional therapist. So, if you are a person who handles your business, stays out of trouble, lives a pretty stable life, has a career, family, solid business that you work for, or you have your own business. You are economically astute to a certain extent. Um, you know, Everybody has problems, but you manage. You manage pretty well. A Trump presidency is not going to trigger anxiety for you unless you work in a certain industry that can be heavily affected by policies that Trump will institute. Because they have the House and the Senate, they can do what they want. And so they can make policies that could potentially affect an industry that you work in. I'm going to use myself as an example. One of the reasons why I vote Democrat is because usually when Republican presidents are in office, Republican presidents lower taxes, and they attempt to downsize government agencies that I get referrals from, and some of those government agencies are insurance companies, are like such as Medicare and insurance entitlement. Excuse me. That I make a lot of money from. They can downsize it at lower rates, or they'll attempt to pressure Medicare to take money back from providers. Now, in the first Trump presidency, that didn't happen. Okay? Now, George W. Bush, it was horrible. That second term, we felt it. In the first Trump presidency, for me, I didn't necessarily experience that on my own, but I knew other providers who did experience it a little bit, but it wasn't at a drastic level that you had to basically change how you operated. Now, the last 4 years of George W. Bush, that happened a lot to a lot of facilities. Republicans like to take money back. We want to lower taxes. We want to lower taxes. We want to lower taxes, but we're going to pull that money from you. Like, we're going to take money from other places to support the military. We're going to appropriate money from other agencies so that we can keep the tax rates for corporations in the 1% at a low rate. And that's just facts. That is just facts. So that's just what it is. And there are potential industries such as those that are in that deal with importing and exporting due to different tariffs and different things that he may put upon companies that import. They're going to transfer those costs to the consumer and those who are buying those products wholesale. It's going to go up. That's just a fact. That's just a fact. Now, as far as the anxiety level, we're going to get more of what we got the first time. From 2016 to 2020, you're going to basically, it's going to look the same. I don't see that presidency looking any different. Okay? However, certain areas such as border control, it's going to be up. Tom Hammond is lit. And he don't give a damn. I've been watching a lot of his content, places where he's been interviewed, and he's been much criticized for being hyper vigilant, if you want to say that word, of lack of a better term, as far as getting illegal immigrants out of this country. And he's willing to exhaust any and all resources to limit the amount of illegal immigrants in this country. Now, I don't understand why this is an issue, because that is something that we as all Americans should want. And everybody does not have the right to be here. Unlike some people really think everybody has a right to be here. Everybody does not have a right to be here. What's going on, Unadulterated Truth? What's going on, Chat Lives Matter? Okay? So, we're looking at that. Yeah, you're right. Department of Education, yeah, they're trying to, because they're not really into the whole school. They want vouchers and all this other different stuff. They want to get rid of public school system. The Republican Party has always had issues And not only that, their kids don't their kids are not their kids are not attending those schools, so they don't give a damn. So yeah, and the Republicans too, their kids are not going to those damn schools. So they care less. They could dismantle that and affect tons of people. So those are just facts. Those are just the facts. So at this point, guys, as you see, I'm getting ready. I gotta go out. Y'all gotta walk with me while I work. I'm doing business. D-Durrell is on business all day, every day. Appreciate 9 in the chat. Get the likes up. Let's get those likes up. But a Trump presidency looks the way it's going to look the same way it looked, the first time. It's not going to be any different. Donald Trump does not operate with any meaningful sophistication. Donald Trump is not as deceptive. Matter of fact, he's willfully blunt and ignorant about a lot of what he does and what he says. So it is what you're going to get what you get. So let's not get all anxious and the world is coming to the end. Let's not, think that he's going to, destroy the world and he's going to, press the nuclear button and all this stuff. No, he didn't. No, if he would have, listen, let's be honest. Yeah, he's going to be in his 80s coming up. He's almost in his 80s now, I think. Shit, he was in his 70s. I mean, he was still, off his rocker then. Mentally, not there in some respect. His mental faculties were not functioning at a level that it was 30, 40 years ago. Look at the videos of Donald Trump being interviewed by media, 60 Minutes, Oprah, Fox News, The Apprentice, and all these other different places when he was in the media all the time. Donald Trump did not operate. And he was a Democrat, by the way. And I'm going to repeat, he was a Democrat. So, no, he was not operating at the same level. He was not saying and doing the same things. He was not. So I'm going to look at the consistency of how he operates overall. I'm not just going to go by, all of these other things he's saying to get people riled up to vote for him. Because I understand every politician does that. They're going to say things to get people excited because they want their votes. I get that. I mean, but it's BS. Trump didn't build a wall from 16 to 20. He's not building a wall now. He's not. Just stop it with that. I am not willing to have these crazy conversations about Trump doing all of these things that he's not going to do. He's not. Also, in understanding and relieving that anxiety, you do know we have a Senate, we have a House, Congressman, House of Representatives. You do understand that, guys. We also have a Supreme Court justice. We have state government. We have local government, which he can have some effect to. But we have those who are at that branch who take care of things. So Trump is not a dictator, guys. Relax. Please relax. He's not about to, just fall flat on his butt. No, he's not, because he didn't do it the first time. Now, there will be scandals. Yes, he will say some crazy stuff, and people lying for him. You're gonna come up with alternative facts and all these other different things, like the facts are not the facts. You can have more than one fact. Well, if you have more than one fact, they're both not facts. Either one is true and one's not. The only people, and I'm going to be honest, we're talking about those who are going to have anxiety. I do think there's certain government agencies that will be affected. For me, my business is going to operate. As long as I have clients, as long as I'm functioning at a certain level, I will adjust to whatever rates changes or whatever happens. I have to. It's my job as a business person to adjust. Doesn't matter. It does not matter whether or not I make more or less money. It's just doing things in such a way that I can continue to operate. And that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at. So, in my opinion, I'm going to function based on what is in the best interest of my company. So I have reasons to have some level of anxiety, but I'm not, because I understand how business works, and I understand I've been through as a business owner. This is going to be my 4th president. So I went through when I started my business. It was actually during a bad time, the tail end of the Bush administration. Then I came in with Obama. Okay. Then I had Trump. Then I had 4 years of Biden. Now I'm back with Trump. Okay, so 4 different presidents that I had to deal with. I am not in any way horrified at the fact that Trump will get in there and the whole country is going to go to hell in the handbasket. No, it's not. And you also got to understand that there are people also that Trump has to answer to, believe it or not. The powers that be that support him. Yeah, you didn't notice Trump didn't use his own money in this presidency. He did not use his own money, to my knowledge. That first presidency, he used a bunch of his money, and then he stopped. This presidency, you didn't hear about Trump using his own money. He said that Trump said, "The hell with that. If y'all want me to be president, y'all have to pay for it." And that's exactly what happened. So that's the reality. Now I'm gonna tell you the losers, the biggest losers. The biggest losers of Trump winning. And let me tell you how ironic. It ain't even the people who didn't vote for him are the losers. The biggest losers. What's up, Sue Bone? What's up, Rainbow Nazareth? The biggest losers. The biggest losers. Let me repeat that. In my opinion, is the Hispanic community. And if there are some Hispanic people that are watching, because I know it is, yesterday I had a Hispanic guy was in here going off on me yesterday. Big time Trump supporter. And I was laughing at him when I was talking about Kamala. So yes, I got Hispanic people listening. Appreciate you all for coming in. And you can continue to come in and we can spar about this issue. Any Hispanic person that is directly and indirectly affected by immigration that voted for Trump, you are the losers. Let me repeat. Any and all Hispanics or people who are non-Hispanic, who have an immigrant, any relationship to any immigrant, married to one, got kids by one, and they are here illegally. And I'm saying this because they're looking at everybody south of the border. Okay, they're not looking at everybody that's east of the border. They're not looking at people who are north of the border. I love when the people north of the border come in. They can come in, you know, without any without any question. Just show a card and that's it. You're good to go. But those people who are south of the border that voted for Trump at like 60%, yeah. Okay. It's go time for you. Let me tell you how real illegal immigration was. Let me tell you how real it was and how they created ICE and all these camps. During that time, this started with Obama. See, Obama, yeah, he was about everybody getting the rights of passage and all of that. But Obama was like, if you're here legally, yeah, we'll open the door for you. But if you are here if you're here legally, if you are here illegally, no documentation, they created those camps. Downtown Houston had a huge confinement camp for all of those illegal immigrants. The money that was made from government contract from different agencies and private entities to create these boot camps, they were getting paid hundreds of dollars a day to house, almost like a prison. They were getting paid all types of money, lucrative contracts. It's still going on to this day. That budget is increasing. That budget is increasing. Yes, guys. That budget is going to increase. Right? And there are going to be more people getting into that business. And they're going to house and they're going to make a living. Basically being like back, you remember back in the old days, I'm going to say this in a manner that black folks can understand. You remember back in the day when you had these slave catchers and these overseers, people hunting, these bounty hunters hunting down freedmen and black people who were not free as slaves. They were getting paid all this money to get them and catch them, bring them back, and they getting $500 rewards and all this other stuff. Like Nat Turner had probably a $100,000 reward to kill him, all that kind of stuff. Yes. That's what that is the equivalent to. That's what the equivalent to law enforcement and all others who will be involved in catching illegal immigrants. Let me tell you how that's been real for me. I'm gonna tell you how real that is for me. Okay? It's very real. And also, guys, for all the new people who are showing up, we got 50 in the chat. I would definitely appreciate you all. If you press the like button. I only have four likes. I need at least 25. Come on, man. I'm giving you some information. I am giving you great information. I'm giving you a perspective you probably will not hear from other people. And also, you're getting my expertise because I am closely connected, business-wise, professionally to this. You don't see licensed professional therapists and counselors and psychotherapists coming online speaking in this manner. You're not. You're usually getting very bland, unemotional content, talking about different theory and how to process and how you... No. I come with a little pizzazz. So, I'm going to tell you how I'm affected. I'm going to tell you how another way to look at this. Obama is the person who got it kicking, who got everything started with deporting people. Okay, I had a Hispanic worker at the time that worked for me. That was legal, was actually born here. Had several people in her family that got deported because, and I'm gonna tell you this, Obama didn't waste no time in deportation. He went into office in January. I want to say somewhere around April, May. She talked about this happening. Not only that, I had clients who came into therapy who were depressed and feeling anxious about other family members being deported and sent back. There were several of them talked about instances of people, children, adults, all ages, were deported. Had a situation where a lady was literally walking back to her apartment. Been living here for over 12 years illegally, making good money. Making good money. Had a nice job. Kids were in school. The kids were all born here. Lived a nice little military. She was doing sales and some other stuff. She had a couple of little things that she was doing. She had a full-time job. She was doing some type of like online sales and making like a nice little side hustle. Was making good money. She was here illegally. And you know what happened? Her whole life got blown up. Now, this is how people got to understand how people get away who live in this country. How people get to live in this country for so long illegally. You know why? It's because the Hispanic community and other communities that are here illegally, they have a strong network of employing each other, paying for things cash, knowing how to circumvent certain government agencies and getting resources. They have their own immigration lawyers. They have all of this. They have immigration lawyers. They have all of this. All of it. They have all of this. Yes, they have all of this. And so they have an infrastructure set up merely to fight those that are trying to deport them. They know all the loopholes. You got these immigration lawyers in Houston that are making tons of money. They work in certain companies, and some of these are corporations. Okay? Again, guys, to get the likes up, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe to D. Durrell Life Solutions. Please subscribe also to D. Durrell Live, my other channel. This is the reality. Nobody wants to talk about this. And I'm gonna also tell you the other countries that also have they're high in illegal immigration that are non-Hispanic. These are the people who should be anxious. Somalians, East African countries. There are tons of Somalians and Ethiopians that may be here, Eritreans that are here illegally. They have them all over the place in the East Coast, D.C., Minnesota. All these refugees, all of them are not here legally. There's some Eastern European countries. A lot of those poor Eastern European countries, not even the Ukrainians. Around Ukraine and other places that are here. They're here illegally. Reaping all the benefits of whiteness in this country. And go undetected. Under the disguise of whiteness. They're not the ones. I'm gonna be honest, the government ain't even targeting the black people from East Africa that are here, or West Africa that come here, or some other war-torn area, impoverished place in Africa. They're not even targeting them. But what they are targeting are those people who are south of the border. And that's facts. They don't care about the Chinese. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, Leonardo Yuta. There are a lot of illegal Chinese. Yes, Now, this is the issue with the Chinese. This is the issue with the Chinese. The issue with the Chinese is that the Chinese, and this is something people understand, particularly in major metropolitan areas, the Chinese engage in human trafficking and sex trafficking. So I do get you in that. And to be honest, they don't talk about that enough. A lot of Chinese engage in human trafficking and sex trafficking. Yes, they do. A lot. They engage in this, right? And they make a lot of money in these spas, these little rinky-dink looking sex, these happy ending places and spas and these little foot massage places and stuff. They house a lot of it, and they don't go anywhere. They stay in those little places all day long. They actually live there. That's how you know when you have people living there. That's how you know they're being trafficked. Matter of fact, I'm actually right now doing work right now on human traffic prevention and educating people on how to avoid that and dealing with people who've been victims of human trafficking. I've actually counseled people who've been convicted of human trafficking at an international level. So I know a little bit about what I'm saying. So that's the reality of it. These are the people, the only ones, but the reality is that a lot of these people who are directly or indirectly affected, they voted for Trump. So yes, you are the biggest losers, and you will be getting deported. And to be honest, illegal immigration is not a black problem. It's not a black issue. It's not. Okay? And the reason why it's not is because the people in those black communities that come here illegally from Haiti, that come here illegally from East Africa, and what they don't really socialize amongst black people like that. They have it in their mind that we're uncultured, and they don't really fool with us like that in mass scale. Now, some do. This is not true for everybody, but the majority of them live in a community that is, mainly African and whatever, or Haitian amongst themselves. And they don't socialize a lot with black people, with their brothers in America who can actually help them. We could be a help to each other, but that's a topic for another day. But those are the people who should be like wondering, what the hell am I going to do? Like wondering, how am I going to survive all that I built illegally in this country? Yes, you bought a house. Yes, you got loans and credit cards in your name, and you own real estate. You got married. Your kids go to the schools. According to Mr. Tom said, the good white man, Mr. Tom said, well, if you get deported, your kids that are in school and getting ready to graduate in college, they can come with you. I guess that y'all can go together. You can be with each other. We'll pay for it. I was like, damn, that was some cold. That was cold. That was cold. But this is the America that you wanted. You see, everybody on this, well, we're no longer, we haven't been the largest, we haven't been the largest minority group in this country in 20 years. Okay, and okay, we get it. The Hispanic population, the Hispanics are. Okay, fine. In 2030, see, I'm going to let you all know when things about to go crazy. 96 in the chat, appreciate you all for being here. Okay, Let's see. Amin Hotep said one said conspiracy. You're gonna feel it too. No, I ain't. I ain't feeling a goddamn thing. I don't have anything to feel. I don't have anything to feel. Feel what? I ain't going nowhere. I don't have a large immigrant population that I provide services for. I don't. My clientele is pretty mixed and even across the board. It's like probably 33%, about 35% white, 30% Hispanic, and about 25% African American, and then like whatever. Then you maybe a little give or take a few points because I do have people of other ethnicities who are here, but it's far and few between. So I have a very diverse clientele. Give me 1 second, guys. Can y'all hear me? Damn it. I feel stuck. And we were having a great discussion too. Okay, well I'm gonna go ahead and end this session because you can hear me. Okay, good. All right. Okay. Something is going on with the camera, but y'all can hear me, so I'm gonna just let it rock. Okay. So if anybody has anxiety, it's those populations. Okay? Those populations who voted for him. It's a damn shame when you vote against your own interests. But again, you want change and you want this and you want to go with the status quo of all these people that want to wear MAGA hats. And one thing about Donald Trump, he tell you who he actually is. You know, he's not lying about the scumbag that he really is. He's not lying to you. He tells you this is what I am. I'm unapologetic. You're gonna have to rock with me or not. Okay? That's Donald Trump. And I actually respect people that let you know they scum. Yeah. Now I know how to know what to think and how to operate. Yeah. So this is what you wanted. America gets what America wants. You wanted this president, you got this president. And that's just the facts. I'm glad you all can hear me. Y'all can't see me, but I don't know what's up with the camera. I think it's because I'm in this area I'm in right now. Um, so long as you all can hear me, I'll just have to see this. Unfortunately, this is not the um, this is not what we intended doing a live. I wonder this. How can I refresh it? Anybody know how I can refresh the screen? I'm on my phone. See, I'm this vertical thing is still new for me. It won't refresh at all. Damn. Okay. Oh well. We'll get it. So also let me also give you all another little snippet of my illegal immigration experiences. Now, many of you all that know me from other sectors and you know me and everything, uh, that I'm not in, and I'm not in those sectors anymore. I'm no longer in any of those sectors. This is where I'm at. I'll be here doing content almost every day, whether it's a live stream, uploads, and things of that sort. Um, I want y'all to understand, man, that look, I've been in the retail business for now almost 2 years. I bought a started my own dollar store in September October of 2022. I had to go through all this stuff to get the inventory, and I had to basically couldn't open up until March of 2023. So it took me almost 6 months to open up, just on the basis of getting everything in order. But on paper, the bank accounts, all of that stuff, um, finding the right property. But the inventory was what held everything back. And at that time of the year, things shut down during, it's hard to get inventory during Christmas time. Towards the December to early January, it could be very difficult. So it caused me to slow down. But I was hiring. I was hiring. And so, when I was hiring, because the place I'm located is in a highly concentrated immigrant area, which turned out to be a mistake for my business. Because and so I knew that the area that I was in was going to be highly concentrated with Hispanic people, and also a lot of East Africans that live there, a lot of Asians and Indians. But what I didn't know was that these were people who were here recently. They've been here for like a year or two. These were not people who've been here for almost 10 plus years. So my whole marketing strategy had to change. Everything had to change because the inventory and everything was not made to appeal to certain groups of people. So I had to change it up. And I had to spend a bunch of money to do it. And unfortunately, in all that I did, it didn't substantially change the bottom line. Okay? But when I was interviewing, so I had to interview people, right? And when I was interviewing people, a lot of those people were of those groups. And a lot of them, there were some people who were illegal that applied for a job. And they came up with all kind of reasons. I asked them simple questions because I've dealt with people trying to work with me that were illegal. And I may even do a show on how to avoid hiring illegal immigrants. Listen, I'm not anti-immigration, but you can get in a lot of trouble messing around. You can get in lots of trouble. And so people don't understand, man. You get fined. You can go to jail dealing with that stuff, depending on how many people. Then also you gotta look at how you report. How do you report those wages? It's almost like you stole those wages and you're evading taxes. It's a lot that go into those who participate. They literally take them off the books. You're literally taking off the books. That's just fact. You're literally taking off the books. I want you to understand that. You're literally taken off of the books. So there were several people, oh, I can do this and I can do that. But can you pay me under the table? You know, guys coming in on, hey man, I ain't really got, my social security number. I got my naturalization paper. And anything other than what I really need that I can get from any American, an ID, social security card. That's it. Fill out your paperwork. Social security number, your ID, okay? You can write up your paperwork, get you working. When you are hiring somebody illegal or and I've had, like, say for instance, I had a lady that was French. She just became an American citizen. She had all kind of paperwork, but she had all kind of legal paperwork I had to deal with. So I know what it looks like when you are legal or illegal. I know. Trust me, I know. I know the difference. I know the difference. I know what it's supposed to look like, and I know what it's not supposed to look like. Like for real. I know exactly what it looks like. I know what it's not supposed to look like. But more importantly, I understand how I'm supposed to function. And you don't want to lose your business messing around with certain people. You don't. So we got 21 minutes. It's funny how in these vertical chats, man, your viewership fluctuate a lot. I went from starting off with 10, 20, 30 up to 100. Now I'm down to 23. But it's cool though. Appreciate you all for being here. You got 7 in the chat, 7 likes. The likes up multiple times a day, man. I'm probably gonna go live twice again before the day is over with because I like the reception that I am receiving on this channel going live and doing the content that I'm doing. I do enjoy it. Okay, so so the anxiety is on those who are in that situation. I encourage people who have businesses, who are directly, indirectly involved, those who do things within the different agencies, or that's your clientele. You're going to be affected by that. I mean, there's no way around it, and I get that. And you should be concerned. Give me 1 second, guys. 10.
That's what I counted.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's all 10 of them. So give me a second, guys.
All right, it'll be 151.33.
Okay. Thank you. Appreciate it. I see people. I see the Trump, Jonathan Glad, Gladu or whatever, saying "Go Trump." I mean, hey, you should be happy. That's what you want. Who am I to tell you who not to support? But that's you happy you got your Donald Trump. You happy you got him. All right.
Getting ready for like an event with those chairs?
Yeah, it's part of my business.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Good luck on that.
Thank you. All right. So I got me some chairs. I had to get some chairs for my business. So listen, guys, look. My position is, and this is one of the reasons why Biden lost. Man, you cannot have an open door policy. Inflation out there, it's crazy. Prices up on everybody. People got less money. So you cannot affect the money. The minute you start messing with people's money, they start looking at you different. The federal government is responsible for inflation, controlling it. The bottom line, you gave all that money to everybody. You made it too easy to get them PPP loans. You gave these corporations all of this extra money, and now you got to pay it back. That's the facts. That's the facts. You gave all this money out, now people got to pay it back. And then you had people who got it illegally. You had corporations getting, all of this money that they didn't even deserve. Like seriously? That's the facts. You gave a whole capital in jail of way more than what you should have. And you had and to be honest with you, the people who got those illegal PPP loans and things like that, they were the problem, but they were not the biggest problem. The biggest problem was the money that they gave. And they gave millions and hundreds of billions to corporations getting that money. And it's not that, I would have took the money too. And I did take some money. I did get money that I was eligible to get. And I ain't apologizing for it. But I ain't nowhere near get the kind of money some of these people were getting. It wasn't millions. Another thing is that when I got money, I didn't get a bunch of money at one time. I got money kind of split up. Yeah, I got money split up. My money was split up. So, so guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here, man. I can't do my visual, man. You can't really visually see me, but it's kind of frozen. But you all have a great day. I do appreciate you all for supporting. I'm enjoying the vertical situation. I'm definitely enjoying the reception and the support that I'm getting, the viewership. I will talk to you later. Have a good day.